bridge the gap between hip hop and everyday life. And man, again, I always gotta say one time for WRFG 89.3 FM. I also gotta say one time for WeBlazingHipHop.com and the 10 plus streaming sites that carry the Ridin Durty show and all our interviews. I definitely thank you for your love, support, and hard work to keep our visibility and our sound out there. Okay, all right, now. I also got to say one time for our amazing sponsor. One time for the good people over at the I'm So Shirt Company. They design shirts with you in mind, designed for you to rep who you are and what you represent. All right? Definitely make sure you guys visit them at the I'mSoShirt.com. All right. Let me give you guys a little hip-hop news real quick. You know what? Let me give you guys celebrity birthdays because I don't have a lot of celebrity birthdays, so let me give you what I have, and then we'll come back to hip-hop news. I gotta say happy birthday to the legendary Mr. Billy D. Williams. Billy D. Williams turns 83 years old today. Alright. Also gotta say happy birthday to one of the dopest independent artists out of my city. Gotta say happy birthday to Mr. B. Mo Slim. Definitely happy birthday to B. Mo Slim. Also gotta say happy birthday to hip-hop artist Mr. C. Hustle. Also gotta say happy birthday to my man hip-hop artist Jarvis Lucier, as well as former guest on the Ridin Durty show, my man S. Dot. Alright, so we got a lot of people celebrating birthdays. Also gotta say happy birthday to my man Vel P. So a lot of independent artists are celebrating birthdays today. Let me get it logged down. I definitely gotta get them tagged up. But again, man, happy birthday to everyone I'm shouting out. And today is April the 6th. So again, if you know any of the people I aforementioned, make sure you check out some of their social media, some of their sound pages, and check out some of the good music they're definitely out there putting down. All right? Okay. Now, I always and will continue to represent for all my DJs who are definitely doing their thing, keeping us entertained while we're practicing social distancing and self-quarantining. Man, all the DJs doing their thing. DJ Goldfinger, my man Jermaine Dupree, Mr. College Park, just to name a few. And also, man, I gotta say one time for Swiss Beats and Timbaland, who have teamed up and started a company called Versus, and they're pitting legendary artists together and letting them play 20 songs a piece and letting the people decide who has the best catalog. So there are a lot of people definitely doing their thing to keep us entertained while we're on quarantine. Okay? Alright, now, real quick, let me shift over to hip-hop news and see what we got going on. Alright, it seems like Juelz Santana has started a Free Juelz Santana campaign. You know, he's currently locked up, and he's attempting to get his freedom during this coronavirus pandemic, as well as YNW Melly, who has also started the same campaign where he's at to, you know, definitely they're saying that being incarcerated is a horrible way to quarantine, especially if the person with you has coronavirus. All right, one time for all the battle rappers out there. Gotta say one time for the Battle League RBE, Rap Breed Entertainment. They just started their quarantine battles. Basically, they're allowing battle rappers to shoot a one-round battle rap towards their opponent in whatever area they're choosing. They're putting together and allowing them to allowing you to decide who's the winner. As well as there's a Battle Rap League, URL.TV. They started an East versus West hip hop quarantine series. So we're gonna definitely keep you abreast of that. And I gotta say one time for man Jeezy. You know, Jeezy just dropped his brand new album. Well, Jeezy has officially got engaged to Jenny Ma of The Real. So congratulations to Jenny and congratulations to Jeezy for definitely getting engaged. I'm not sure when they'll be tying the knot, but congratulations to them. And hey man, and I mentioned this the other day, my man Vibes Cartel, reggae star art, who's actually serving a 35-year sentence on a murder charge, and he was up for parole. Well, he has been denied and basically lost his murder conviction appeal, so he will have to remain in jail. Okay? All right. Now, And if y'all don't know, it seems like my man Tekashi has returned to the internet. He's taken it light, but he's returned to the internet and done a little light trolling, nothing major. But Tekashi is free and he's on the internet, and I definitely expect to see more things from him really, really soon. All right, I told you about our amazing sponsor. I'll let you know who was celebrating birthdays today, as well as giving y'all what's going on in the world of celebrity news. Now, it's time for me to do what I enjoy doing best and doing most, and that's bring you the people on the street, the people in our communities who definitely represent doing their thing. And tonight is no different on the Ridin Durty show. So welcome to the Ridin Durty platform. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome my guy, Gator. All right, what's up, my G?
Yo. What's up, my G? I want to give a big one time out to the people in the Metroplex ATL, pushing lanes, blowing smoke out the brain, riding dirty, man. And y'all look out for the one times out there, man. What's up, DJ VICXL?
Man, trying to maintain. Look, because you definitely got that spirit, and we're going to keep this thing going in a positive direction. Let the world know a little bit about Gator. First, let them know where you're from, and you are a jack of all trades, a man of many hats. Let the people know where you're from, and actually, what was your introduction to the music game?
Right now, I reside in Charlotte, North Carolina. My introduction into the music game was at a very, very, very young age. I've been doing this for basically all my life. I've been around a lot of good artists in my time. So I mean, I'm very grounded in the States, internationally, foreign and abroad, and that's how I get down, bro.
All right. Who are some of the artists that you've had the pleasure to work with in different capacities?
I have a lot of artists that I've worked with in different capacities. I bumped heads with Wu-Tang in the early years, like around 95, 96. I had the pleasure to be on personal relationships with ODB. He was a good guy before he passed. You know, I had a lot of mentorship and a lot of respect for that guy right there. I worked with a lot of. I ran into Ice Cube back in the late '90s when I was on the West Coast. I still got my West Coast plug because I was raised on the West Coast too. I got a lot of roots out that way, and I got a lot of foreign artists. I spent a lot of time in Jamaica, so I got a lot of artists that come from the yard that do a lot of Jamaican hip hop that they bring into the States. And if you guys really know hip hop, then you know that hip hop come from DJ Kool Herc. It started in the Bronx. So I do a lot of my music off Jamaican old school rhythm hip hop beats. I'm like, like how you get that old school throwback 70s classic in the States. When I'm in yard, I get that old Sky Metro Media. I get that old Black Scorpio. And then I get them break beats, man, and we bring it back to the States, man, and that's that hip hop.
No doubt. Now, you definitely, all right, because you're definitely number one. You are an artist, but you're also a DJ. Tell me how you got involved in both. Let's start with the DJing.
Well, I got involved with DJing because as an artist, if you don't know what sounds good, then you ain't gonna know how to make good music. So, when we used to mess with the vinyls back in the day, and then the vinyls, turned into to the digital tracks where they made the digital turntables, so anybody can be a DJ now. If you just you want to be a DJ. But man, I remember the days of the 8 tracks. Then it went to the cassettes. When we used to listen to LL Cool J Rock the Bells on the cassettes. And then after cassettes, we had the CDs. And then after CDs, you had to get the MP3s or the wave formats. And right now, it's like you got to get you got to have it on jack or have your wave files. So time progressed, technology progressed. but the sound don't progress. You just take the old sound and you just bring it up to modernized technology.
All right, now as a DJ, if you have to play one song that's guaranteed to pack the floor, what song would it be?
What type of? It depends on what type of hands you playing it for.
You're playing it in the South.
Yeah, and what region you're in. I mean, like if I put me, give me a scenario.
All right, say you're rocking the hottest club, age 18 to 25 in the ATL. What song you know is gonna get them on the floor?
Man, yo, Big Ham, what's that new kid, man? I just heard that chat, and he cracking right now. I don't know the lyrics, but he be saying something popping in the whip, something. I got the brand new kid, man. I can't think of but the little young kid blowing up right now off of that song, man. Even old cats is playing it. You know what I'm talking about, brother?
No, I don't really ring a bell.
Man, yo, I can't really recall it, but listen, we're going to keep talking, and if it comes to me, I'm gonna tell you because I want you to know. I don't want to say it's like Flip De Niro or something like that, but it's a new track that I tell you what about that Meek Mill and that Ella girl, the Ella May track, Ella May track. Now that track of pop.
No
you know
doubt.
what I'm talking about?
No doubt, definitely. Now,
Meek Mill, yeah, that's hot, right?
Definitely. Now, if you're trying to get the floor rocking, if you're trying to get the floor rocking, a crowd 25 and over, what song you know is going to definitely get them on the floor?
Right now, that's popping. That Rihanna, when she's talking about her money joint.
Okay.
You know, she better have, when she be talking about, you know, you better
Get
have
my money.
but
Yeah.
the remix on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about.
I can't, listen. Brother like me, bro, everybody on quarantine, man, I drove out to the lake to my boys' pad tonight, you know, so I was trying to make sure that I had, I'm sitting out here on the lake right now doing an interview, and I wanted to make sure I still got to drive an hour back to the pad tonight. That's how we do it up here. Y'all got quarantine, man. We moving around.
Definitely be safe out there. Now, I want to ask, because not only are you a DJ, but you are an artist. Number one, how do you separate the two? How do you go from DJ mode to artist mode?
I don't think you really don't. It's kind of like living. It's just a mood. You know what I mean? One day you wake up and you may want eggs and turkey sausages for breakfast. The next day you may want ackee and saltfish, but it's still breakfast.
All right, so it's all entertainment.
It's all in the same, man. It's just like life, man. Nothing changed, man. You have a different repertoire about everything, how you do. It's just like, what did you do this morning? You got up before you came and you gave this interview and you became a DJ. What did you get into?
Going to the grocery store to find me some toilet tissue.
Exactly. But you didn't go to the grocery store and buy you some toilet tissue yesterday, right?
They're right.
Exactly, but it's still you came throughout the day, man. That's just how music is in DJing, man. It's all in the same, man. Anybody try to tell you different, man? I mean, that's just how music is. Everything is all in the same. Sometimes you want to make some slow dance music. Sometimes you want to make some bump and grind music. So just like how it is, how we was talking about with the kids when you're a DJ. Sometimes, wherever the crowd you're at, you may have 18 to 25, and you may have 25 to 35. Then you may have 35 to 45. They may want to listen to some B.B. King or some Bobby Womack.
All right, now, tell me how the name Gator came about.
Man, you really want to know that, bro?
No doubt.
All right, check it out, man. This is how the name Gator came out, bro. When I was a baby, the doctors had to put me on 3 diets. So my mother nicknamed me Alligator. So they called me Gator for short. That's why they called me Gator.
All right, and it just stuck all these years.
It don't go nowhere. I can't get rid of it. They used to tease me as a kid, so how can I get away from who I am? I gotta stay true and be true to my roots.
All right, now, What's the music scene like in North Carolina?
It's the music scene with technology is the same everywhere. I mean, I just don't be here in North Carolina, man. I stay on the state line. I'm in South Carolina. I got a house out in Cali. I'm over there. I do music with my boy over there, Weston Cash. He's out in L.A. He did a track with me that I dropped on the 12th of March called All Shades of Brown. I be up north. I used to live up north in the city, but I mean, as I got older, man, because I was raised around and I had grass in the backyard, it doesn't even move me like that no more. So I like it here, man. It's in between, you know. ATL is like 2.5 hours away. Miami's 10. The city's 10. Yeah, North Carolina. I don't really, bro. I just live here. I'm a private person. I'm a very, very, very private person. I mean, for me to even do the interview is like, but I have to do it because it's business, and I like to share my love to the people. So I do, and I live life when it's time to do what it's time to do. You get where I'm coming from, brother?
No doubt, no doubt. Look, let's talk a little bit about your record label. Tell the people the name of your label,
right.
And when did you start it?
Okay, the idea of my label is this. It's called Mono Atomic Gold Productions. It's a publishing company. It's MONOATOMIC Productions. All right, I started it about 10 years ago because I was like heavy into alchemy. I was really finding myself, and I was always, I'm a what you call a deep thinker, man. I think deeply all the time. So I was always into, man, the universe, why is things the way that it is, and searching for energy. But, gold, everybody be checking out gold and be plundering for gold all on planet Earth. But gold ain't valuable in the monetary state. It's only valuable in the monoatomic state. And if you know what alchemy is, monoatomic gold is, do your research, start doing your homework on it, and then you'll know exactly where I'm coming from. And that's why I call it Monoatomic Gold Productions. It's all a part of you. It's all a part of me. It's all a part of the universe. Do your research, and you'll be surprised what you find out.
All right. Now, I just got this question off my chat line. I have a listener who wants to know, what does the 999 represent in your Instagram handle?
The 999 is really like, I mean, I don't really want to get too deep in it, but and they probably know. I mean, it's divinity. I mean, I don't want to really go too deep on it online right now. It's divineness. I mean, it is who I know, who I am, where I come from, the number that it stands for. You know exactly who it is and what it stands for and what energy is behind that. So, but I don't want to step on toes, and whoever asked the question knows exactly what I'm talking about. But I got a Twitter page at the capital T, small HE _ capital REAL, capital GATOR. Hit me up, whoever you are, and we can talk about it.
All right, no doubt. All right, now, when you started your publishing company and your label, in operating that and being a DJ and being an artist, is it hard for you to shuffle the three hats?
Nah, not really, man, because it just becomes, all right, man. What happens is life just becomes like habit. You every day you live and what I do, I exploit all my powers to perfection. I live for perfection. So whatever that I build on in time, it just becomes a part of me. And it ain't like one day you may be a DJ, one day you may be an artist, one day you may be a producer. But that's just all a part of life, so that's just like today. You're a host, and I'm what would you call me? You're interviewing me, so what would I be?
You're the guest.
Exactly. That's what I am tonight. Tonight I'm the guest on the Ridin Durty radio show. Because when I be down south, I be switching lanes, man, blowing smoke out the brain. 89.3 WRFG. What you know about that DJ VICXL?
Hey, man, you definitely stay in DJ mode. Look, let's talk a little bit about these records, because I got 2 records about you, and before we got 9 minutes, and I want to get both the records in, but I want to ask you about both records. The first record I want to ask you about is All Shades of Brown. Tell me a little bit about the production and the concept.
You know, that track comes from Track Pros. Track Pros, them where they, I don't really like giving out secret, but trackpros.com, them guys make hits, and you know, every now and then I go to their catalog and they send me catalogs, and that's why I jumped up on that track, and I wanted to jump out up on that before anybody else got it. And All Shades of Brown is basically everybody in humanity is all shades of brown. There's nobody that's what they would consider white. You know what I mean? I'm at my people's house by the lake right now, and I call him pale skin. He ain't white, but you know, anybody else, they would call him Caucasian, but he treat me better, and we kick it on a regular. I don't see color like that. I see people as character. So when I say all shades of brown, we all shades of brown, and we got to learn how to start living on Mother Earth, to start getting along in order so we can start building in the right way. If not, we're going to keep on having problems and keep going in the wrong way.
No doubt, no doubt. All right, now, we have the other record we're going to play. We're going to end the show with. It's entitled "Give Me 5 Feet." Now, is that song about social distancing?
No, bro. How you go, man?
I'm messing with you.
No.
I'm messing with you.
Where did you get that idea?
I'm messing with you. Tell me a little bit about the song.
Listen, check this out. Listen, that song is basically about. Now, a lot of people ain't gonna know this, but back in the day, when we was growing up as kids, we used to say, "Give me 5." You know how somebody slap you 5?
Right.
Right?
Definitely.
Okay, but if you was a darker person coming up in the neighborhood or whatever, and you grew up around all type of culture, then we would say, "Give me 5." Then we'd say, on the black side. Now only brown people got the black side, right?
Right.
In the hole, chop the stick, and we'll say something silly like you bald-headed toothpick or something like that. But to give me 5 is give me 5 on the black hand side, bro. And all melanated people just stick together because they're going through so much. So every time you see your brother, just give him 5 on the black hand side and let him know what time it is.
No
That's
doubt.
what that's about.
No doubt. Now, how do you feel about the emergence of social media, and especially when it pertains to getting your music heard by others?
Technology is not going to stop. I was talking to you earlier about back in the day. Remember, we had the 8-track. You know what I mean? We ain't going back to the 8-track. We got cassette. We ain't going back to the cassette. We had CD player. When you was producing, you had the ADAT. Now everything is digital wave files. I mean, man is not going to go back in time. We want to keep on evolving. That's just universal intelligence for eternity. You know that. How could we? I'm talking on the cell phone right now, on a Samsung. I don't even have an iPhone. And I'm talking to you and me and you doing an interview. I got you on intercom. So what are you talking about? Next thing you were going to be, I'm going to be in a holograph, and I'm going to be coming through, and you're going to be seeing me on a holograph, and then people going to see the holograph to the world.
Right. All right, so look, let's do this. Let the people know first and foremost how to find you on social media, and then I want you to introduce both records, and that's how we're going to close this interview.
All right, no problem. All right, check this out. For the people, if you want to find me, you can find me on Facebook. And I do got a page. It's called Gator. It's capital Gator with 2 quotations marks right at the top after the R. And you can catch me on my personal page at Aaron Woolridge. That's capital AARON WOOLRIDGE. You're going to have a lot of them out there, but I'm the only one in Charlotte, North Carolina. And on my Twitter, I already ran that at the real _Gator, at THE _real REALGATOR. I got an IG too. You can hit me at Gator, and the person that was over there, she already know because she already doing the research with that number 999. So divine, you know what? Holler at me if you want to get some divine knowledge and universal intelligence. I'm always able and available to anybody that want to get life. I like to build like that.
All right. Now, do me one favor. Close us out by introducing both these records.
All right, check this out. I don't know what he go play first, but this is Mr. Gator coming out of North Carolina. I'm right up here in Charlotte in the city right now, and he go rock that All Shades of Brown down in the Metroplex of the ATL. And after that, he gonna give y'all some of that Gimme 5, that GIMMI 5. And for those that don't know, just hit your brother on the block-hand side, because that's what it's all about. Ain't nothing but love, baby. Give me 5 on the block-hand side. Give me 5 on the block-hand side. And it's raw.
Appreciate it, my G.
I appreciate you, brother. Mr. DJVIC.
My elders used to teach when I was coming up how to survive and not get played for food when I grow up. It started in my bedroom with a dream, not the type of dream like Dr. Luther King, who got paid up by the Russians for the movement. In every city and state, they gave him MLK. Now you zombies run around celebrating the pagan holidays. Sit back and let the studies and the righteous pave the way. Now you can listen to the words that I say, or keep poisoning your flesh until your life fade away. I didn't ask for this moment, but now that I got it, I'ma spread my love and get up on it. Don't listen to lies and false prophecies that stop you from your capabilities. You need to open up your third eye to reality and realize by your own abilities you control your own destiny. My people, we gon' work it out. We don't need no handouts, we gon' work it out. And if you fuck with us, we gon' burn it down.
90 seconds.
The magic in the air. It's going down, it's going down. We're coming all shades of brown. Check out my sound, check out my sound. People start finally come around. It's going down, it's going down. We're coming all shades of brown. Check out my sound, check out my sound. People start finally come around. Yeah, they come for my life.
60 seconds.
Come for my rights, come for my life. I'm done with the strife, done with the sight. Psychology of facing guns with a knife. Won't run with the fight or suffer the price. I stay up at night, run with the highs. I hide tides, colder than ice. Holding the sky up, eyes up. People move, form a line, get inside. Take a seat before time's up. But please keep it cool. The next few minutes gotta flow till I'm finished. Gotta rowboat floating out of position. Just let me captain this track and your team stashing them. PA for racket, back in the stairs, smacking them, asking them what they expect once I let off the wet sands. The phrases I can project, staggering madness. Dirt diggler with band camps, bagging this music. Abusive music, producing lucid dreams. I use it fluidly. Going down, going down.
10 seconds.
Coming all shades of brown. Check out my sound, check out my sound. And people start finally come around. It's going down, it's going down. We coming all shades of brown. Check out my sound, check out my sound. Finally done come around. We done finally come around, come around. Our people gotta get it right now, yeah. Oh, yeah. We gotta work it out somehow. Yeah. It's all up to you, my people. Let's work it out. Yeah. We gotta work it out. We gotta work it out. We gotta work it out somehow. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Welcome. I am Eugene, Wizard of Music. Come with me to our universe of love, beauty, and other funky things. It's time to feel the magic.
Shall be putting it down. I'm meditating in the mind, true to make next. Like this be a game of touch the chest, light and flex. But we still keep a smile, hustling to survive because it's cold outside. You better get up, get out and get something. Like outcasts, the goody mom, know the past, move along. Looking better days alive in these foreign coaches. So right now I'm like, hi haters, bye haters. I gotta go now to get paper. And if you don't know, just to tell a fan that your homeboy named Gator. Moving on up and down the Trump escalators. Excavating dirt so everywhere we go they pay us. Changing up my numbers more than Kobe from the Lakers. The Northside County cops and NYPD don't get us. Living every day as if to be my last day. So for me, every day be my birthday. Ain't provider or remorse, but give me cake every day. And I don't chill it down south, but Jamaica be my birthplace. New York be my home state. Yo, but I move like the sun, so you can catch me any and everywhere, twisting up a bud.
Give me 5 on the block inside. 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 Coast. Give me 5 on the block inside. Give me 5 on the block inside. All my life on point, bouncing down the main line, always arriving right on time. It's quite natural, by the way that I floated, I'm used to making power blows. The blessing of success from the spirit of the Most High. My spirit and my physical life to the day that I die. I keep rising to the top. Make moves to improve my mental mind state while banging these beats and breaks, elevating your intellect. My speech, dialect, sound waves all across the planet. I'm high tech. Give me 5 on the block inside. Give me 5 on the block inside and slide. Give me 5 on the block inside. Give me 5 on the block inside and slide. Give me 5 on the block inside. Give me 5 on the block inside and coast. Give me 5 on the block inside. Give me 5 on the block inside.
I put 5 fingers up in the air, we're blowing smoke in the air, the line for my real rosters. Or to show love to my real niggas, pushing things in the door, in the streets of New York. It's the concrete jungle, I'm lying inside it. My niggas gorillas that believe divided. In jam rock a lot, the corner spots, pushing goods like a glass, looking from the cook cop. And I still do the same today, only thing changes weather, moving from Paris to Spain. While still roll with Jugo and my gangster girl need a up and downs in the hood, reminisce about the old days. Rest in peace, special prize. Can't lie, nigga, miss you. Mark, you my brother. So any day they try to diss you, I'ma have them flush quick like the basket paper tissue. It ain't shit, we're getting bigger, living better. That's why my youngest squeeze, I have grills in his mouth, and I place it by the ounces. Just talk the truth in the booth before I bounce out to get paid. I gotta elevate, grind me rough like Subway, and fall rock away. Hoping no niggas don't get shots today, buried or locked away. Cause anything goes, as long as you black on this white man's road. I'm a G, living by the code until the day that I'm old. With fucked up lungs, garment bones in the street is where I be like fire hydrants, a payphone. Nigga, give me 5, I'm about to skate home. And this is how it goes every day, from the east to the west coast, north to the south.
One time for my man Gator, representing the Charlotte, North Carolina. Alright? It's your boy Vic XL. This is the Ridin Durty Show, where we bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life, man. Y'all definitely check me out tomorrow with another exciting episode of The Duel, our daily song battle. Alright? Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace.